Just two of us.
It is. It's just two
Just
of us, and it's us two. Like this never happens.
This has never happened
This
before.
has never happened before.
This is going to be an interesting video because we tend to have very different rankings when it comes to songs.
We are quite contrarian to the other. Yes.
Yes.
I feel like by the end of national final season, the CUP ESC could have every presenter combination.
Lord, I hope so. At this point, that would be fun. I just need to do one with Brooks then, and then
right, yeah,
that'd be good. Anyways, hello and welcome to the CUP ESC, where we give you everything ESC from top to bottom, honey. I think that's how the intro goes.
Close enough.
I don't know the intro. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know the drag intro. I know the other intros. I don't know this one. I am so sorry. Anyway, today we're talking Slovenia. We're talking EMA or EMA.
EMA or EMA?
I don't know. I call it EMA. My girl.
See,
Emma.
I'll call it EMA because to me EMA means European Music Awards, and that's a totally other thing.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. We're not awarding any of these songs. Well, maybe one of them, but like. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit before recording. This one is not great, in my opinion. This is not the best national final that we've had.
It's not. It's funny. My friends were ranking this song, this national final, and most of them just said, "Oh, I just threw random numbers because."
Yeah, we will get to it, but yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Like, do you remember in the Spain video where Brooks was like, "I just picked a name out of a hat"? That's how it felt for me this time around. That's how I felt for this one. Like, damn. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. By the way, I am Eduardo, the Mexican representative of this podcast. Yeah. I'm here to talk shit and get hit. We forgot to do our full intros.
We did. We just started rambling.
Yeah, Lord.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lewis. I'm a UK gay who's been feeling kind of sick today.
That rhymed.
That right, it's always got a rhyme. That's my manager. My intro has to rhyme, and and it's got to include the UK bit. It's a UK rhyme. Who rhyme. I'm usually excited to talk about Slovenia. I'm excited to talk about one entry to this national final. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Well, two actually. Three. Okay, three. I'm fine with.
I'm gonna say this is not the worst national final that we've had, but it's definitely not the best either. This is very slightly below average, like very mid about everything. Like none of these songs are awful, but none of them are great. So that's a toughie. That's a tough one. I do want to say, actually, I'll say that once we start talking about the songs, which we should probably start doing now, shouldn't we?
Sure. Before we do that, don't forget we have many other channels.
Yes, many. If you like drag, if you like reality television, if you like wrestling, we have video.
All the channels are linked below. They're all linked below.
4 channels. If you want to
view them at your pleasure,
go to the drag channel. If you want to see more of Lewis, go to the wrestling channel.
I'm not on the drag channel.
I am on the drag channel.
I thought you said okay. Wait, I misheard you. My bad.
Girl.
Please.
Anyways, yeah.
Oh, and Lana
yeah, make sure to get your merch as well. Neither of us have merch. We're a mess tonight. Anyways,
Logan, I am so sorry. Logan is just going to be watching this and be
Logan is going to be so mad at us.
Logan's going to be like, I should have been there to keep these people in check.
Yeah, but I understand why Logan's not here. Anyways, let's not get into it. Anyways, get your merch, get your cup mug, get your cup shirt, get your cup socks at loungecreation.etsy.com. The link will be in the description below, along with all of our other channels and everything else. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, we can get into talking about these songs.
Yes, we can.
we do have a running order, and we will be talking about them in that order, which does mean that we will have to be talking about Anna with Ciao first. What do we think?
Okay. Now, to be fair, to start off with, I was enjoying this. I thought at the start, I thought it was very catchy, and I thought the production was solid. And then towards the end, it became less catchy and more repetitive. And then there was a part of the song where I thought, okay, that's the perfect time to cut it off. But no, she just continued. She just continued chowing, just chowing and chowing and chowing away. And I was like, okay, this is. I felt like you know when your CD just starts like skipping and repeating and repeating and repeating. It felt a bit like that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I will also give this song this critique, and not just this song. I think this is something that I can say overall about most of the songs in this national final, is that we need to have more dynamics. Because a lot of them are very like monotonous, and they're like they stay in one place. And this song does this as well. And if any of these songs are gonna go to Eurovision, we're gonna need a revamp. We're gonna need to work on some things, because Eurovision is like qualifying for the final is looking a little bit like hard right now.
At this point, Logan, we might as well have it's going to need a revamp, like sound alert on the thing, because the amount of times we've said this during national final
season, need a revamp.
It's going to need a revamp. We need a sound alert of it's going to need, just so we can like press a button and be like, yep, it needs a
Logan,
revamp.
Please give us that. Anyways,
yes.
My thoughts on Ciao. I agree with you. At the beginning, I was like, oh, it has a nice guitar intro. It has a nice beat, and the vocals are good. The chorus sounds good, but you said it, it's super repetitive. The amount of Ciao star in this song is kind of overwhelming as well. Yet again, it's missing dynamics. It doesn't really get anywhere. I wish she did a lot more like vocally if she's gonna say all of those chows. Like I wish, like I feel like she can ad lib a lot more than she does because she has the voice to do it. She unfortunately just chooses not to. Yeah, by the very like middle of the song, I was like, "Ciao, goodbye, leave, please. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to listen more of this song." But like, is it bad? No, it's fine. It's a fine song.
To be fair, most of this selection I don't think is categorically bad.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's a song that I'm like, oh, this is bad. But majority of these songs I would not like go out of my way to listen to.
No.
Well, let's talk about it.
Ciao, Anna.
Ciao, Anna. Let's talk about another song. Let's talk about, I'm gonna try to say this name. ZveN?
ZveN?
I'm thinking it's.
I don't know. Seven?
I'm thinking it's seven or something.
ZveN. I don't know. I have no idea.
Which I'm guessing is how you say that.
Is the J silent? Divya? I don't know.
Divya?
I don't know. I really have no idea. This is something.
Yeah.
This is definitely
wild.
This is definitely something. I've never heard a national final song that uses no instrument whatsoever apart from pure vocal
voice. Yes.
Voice. Yes. The thing that I made a comparison here.
Oh my God.
I made a couple comparisons because I can't remember which Lorde song it reminded me of, but I'm thinking Lorde, Hunger Games era Lorde, like Hanging Tree / Yellow Flicker Beat. Yellow Flicker Beat maybe because of that. Like that, most of the instrumentation is literally just voice.
I guess vocally a little bit.
Sure.
But I'm not connecting with you with this one. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't
Okay.
think I'm connecting with this one. But you know what? That's fine. Not all of them can be winners.
Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, I was intrigued. I think that's the word. I was definitely intrigued by this song.
Yeah.
I thought it was a unique concept of a song. And I really loved the song in concept, but a lot of the song unfortunately just makes me feel sensory overload. It's way
That's
too
very
much on the
fair.
senses. And the parts of the song unfortunately did feel like I was being, I don't want to say assaulted, but
Not
but
fair.
like it was quite like, ugh, I don't know.
Yeah, this is unique. That's definitely a word I would use. Unique. It's wild. The vocal is good and it's there all the way through, so that's very interesting. Yet again, very monotonous. The one thing I will give this song though, I kind of was surprised when she started growling near like the middle of the thing. I
No,
thought it was wild.
that's the point. That's the point where I went from enjoying it to being like, whew, like I just like I got like not shivers, but like
No, I
like
absolutely understand why you would react that way because it is very overwhelming. And I liked it at the very beginning of when she started doing it, but then it kept going and going and going. And I was like, oh, this is not stopping. Okay,
uh,
we're still going. And like,
uh,
I have a thing about like people whispering in songs. I don't like it. And this felt very whispery throughout. And it gave me the ick. Like, it was uh, like there was something about it that I was not enjoying. But like that growl at the like middle part, I was like, oh, we're gonna get something interesting now. And then it just kept going. Like she just kept growling. Wild. It was
mm-hmm.
wild. But I liked the whistling at the beginning. That was okay.
It was okay. I think I feel like I'm different on the whispering part. I quite enjoy whispering in music. I feel like Gem has some sort of whispery elements. I might be wrong.
Yeah, which is why I struggle a little bit specifically with the male vocal in CR
Right. Mm-hmm.
because it's so whispery. I'm just like, take 2 steps away from the mic, my guy. And I have a very similar feeling about this song. I'm just like, can you stop? You're making a lot of mouth sounds, and it's making me feel icky about the song a little bit. You know, like I get it, but like, anyways, I could go on about ranting about this
Mm-hmm.
song for a while about how weird it is. So let's move on to another song that's a lot more like another song. We're talking about PolarAce with Kind. Uh, it's a male
Um.
ballad yet again. Yay!
Um. I mean, by all senses of the word, this is a song.
Yes,
I,
yes.
I love the choir on the chorus. Okay, I love a good
Uh-huh.
choir moment. So any choir moment on a Eurovision song, I'm probably gonna be a fan of that. But the lyrical content during this song leaves a lot to be desired. This is very lackluster lyrically.
This is.
Um, I also think the production on the verses is quite lackluster in comparison to the chorus. So
Mhm.
the only part that I felt engaged with was the chorus. I did enjoy the violin coming in after
Mhm.
during the first post chorus.
Yeah.
Production picks up maybe towards the end, but unfortunately, it's not anything astounding. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
This just felt very meh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he has a nice vocal. He has this deep,
Mhm.
like, rich vocal that I like, kind of like. I really like the piano and drums once they eventually come in the chorus. I agree with you. The chorus is the most engaging part of the song. Everything else kind of loses me a little bit. I have a comparison for this one. This feels
Okay.
very Phil Collins energy. Like this feels like a Tarzan song.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a weird Disney-esque, like a not super great Disney-esque song. Like I don't know.
I mean, that would explain the lyrical content.
Yeah, the lyrics are honestly, I think a lot of the Disney songs have better lyrics
I
than
mean,
this.
yeah. I mean,
It's the lyrics are weird.
the lyrics are weird, but I almost wish it gives off the impression that it was not intended to be. I think Logan's pointed out before when like songs that are written in English could probably sound better in
Their
different
native language.
languages. Maybe it would have been nice to hear this in Slovenian or a different language.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I agree. It also like it's missing a lot of memorability. This is not a song that I will remember once it goes one in one ear out the other.
Yeah.
It's missing something. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, PolarAce.
It's lyrically it's giving I don't feel hate. And and
Don't
I want to
bring
move away
that
from
cursed image up, Lord. That
I
finger is my sleep paralysis demon. That hand. Oh Lord have mercy.
oh
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on
let's move on.
to Astrid and the Scandals with Touché. Another song that I feel has a little bit weird lyrics.
You know what? You know what though?
What?
For some odd reason, I enjoy how terrible the lyrics are in this song.
I don't. I don't. Oh Lord. Like I'll say this. I liked Kind a lot more than I thought I would. I disliked this more than I thought I would. So
I don't quite dislike this.
yeah, it's not that I dislike it, but I expected to like it and then I didn't.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You expected more from it, or something like
Yes.
that. The production on this gave me nostalgia to like those like in the early 2000s when those like one hit wonder bands would make the charts.
Hmm.
Like
That makes sense.
like the fucking I don't know the Ting Tings. I
What's the thing?
I don't know. It reminded me of those like bands that would make the chart with that one song,
Hmm.
and then the rest of their discography is kind of like taking a backseat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of that. Yeah, I really enjoyed this, but probably for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, I just okay. Uh I have another comparison when it comes to like the instrumentals or the production of it.
Mhm.
It kind of gives me Baby Queen vibes. Uh, weirdly enough,
Not familiar.
like if you've heard the Heartstopper soundtrack, you know of Baby Queen. If you don't know, it's
Oh,
fine.
that's me for being a
Uh,
fake gay.
well, you know. But like, for those of you who know Baby Queen, it kind of like the instrumentals kind of gave me that. The
It
vocals,
it does
I
sound quite. I was gonna say it does sound quite teen rom not rom com but teen drama not teen drama. You know what I mean? Teen
teen
that
like romance coming of
romance.
age
Yeah,
story.
exactly that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I absolutely agree with that. The vocals are not my favorite. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I think this is one of the only times where I had a little bit of a struggle with like any the main vocalist like vocal.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I had an issue with anyone else's. I think this is the only time where I like struggled a little bit with it. Like there's, in all technicalities, nothing super wrong about this song, but there's something about it. Maybe it's the lyrics that make me really not care for it. Like I just don't like. I don't know. I don't care about this song that much. Yet again, the lyrics are weird, and I also felt like that breakup part really gave me the ache. Like I really disliked that part. That part I did not like. I was like, can we? I want to break up with this song. Can we move on, please? Like yeah. Overall, not for me. I'm gonna be so honest. Just not for me. It's weird. It's weird.
Fair enough.
Moving on to Jon. I don't know how to say this last name.
Vitezič?
Vitezič?
I don't know.
That makes more sense. Jon Vitezič with Tidam.
I could not tell you how this went. I could not tell you what I remember of this song, unfortunately, because I don't know. I just find this. I literally put down that I just find this pretty forgettable, and sure enough, I can't recall the song at all. To be fair, I did make a point that saying from a production standpoint, it didn't sound bad. So I'll give it that.
Damn. This one, I think we have very different feelings about this one.
Okay.
Because you clearly don't care for it, and this one's one of the ones that I care more about. Like out of all of the songs, this one's one of the only ones that like I sort of cared about. Like if it came on my playlist, I would immediately skip it or be like, "Oh, what song is this?" I think I would like listen to it for a little bit and then maybe skip it later. I don't know. I don't know. I think it had the vocoder intro is very interesting. It has a really funky beat. I will say I do think his vocals need to be turned up a little bit because the production and all of the instrumentals are drowning him out, and the vocal itself is pretty good. So if we turn up his vocals, maybe it would sound better. Yeah, I wish the ending part of this song was a little bit more interesting as well. But overall, this one, like as I said, I wanted to immediately skip it if this came on my playlist. So that's something that a lot of these other songs, I guess, cannot really say. I would be like, yeah, I don't want to listen to this right now. And to this one, I would be like, maybe. And then later on, I would be like, maybe not.
Right.
So, it's something. It's something. And for this national final, that's a lot.
Yeah. Something is a lot.
Yeah.
In this field, yeah.
In this field, yes. Let's move on to KiKi with Uh-oh.
I made a comparison. I don't know. This sounds like something I'd expect from and I don't know if you agree with me, but I wouldn't be too surprised if this got plucked straight out of a Montaigne discography.
I'm not familiar.
Australia 2021.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that got stuck home because
Technicolor.
Yes, exactly. I wouldn't be too surprised if she released a song like this. I can appreciate that this song is actually taking me to places. It was definitely not like one track. Like it went places, and I can appreciate that. Unfortunately, this is just a sound that I wouldn't usually opt to listen to. It's not for me, but that's not a bad thing. It's just a taste thing.
I am, I think, a little bit higher on this than you are. It's not that I particularly care for it either. But like there's something about this that I like kind of enjoy ish. Like it's not awful. It's a really vibey song, and like if I wanted to vibe out to something, maybe this would be okay if it came on my playlist. I don't know. Even then, I'm not even too sure about that. Uh, I think it has a very mysterious intro, and like I love the accordion in the song. I think it's
Oh
really
yeah.
interesting as well. I don't think I listened to an accordion in a while, and so I was happy to hear that. Um, I don't think this is competitive in the slightest. Like not even a little bit. Not even a little
No.
bit. But like I respect it. I respect it a lot because this is clearly like a style like or at least I'm guessing that, right? That this is a style that KiKi has and that like she does and she likes to do and that works well for her. So
Yeah.
like I respect it. You know, I don't know. I do quite enjoy like when the song kind of picks up because I agree with you. This is one of the only songs to actually take me somewhere and not just be like one note.
Yeah.
I do wish it finished differently. I did not quite care for the ending of this song. I wish it was different.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Let's move on to another song. Let's move on to Eva Pavli. Pavli? Yeah.
Yeah.
With Niti.
I love this.
Okay.
I love this a lot. I think the production I fucking love. The instrumental felt like um Slovenian, like true to Slovenian sound, whilst also having some sort of like electronic flair to it. And I really, really enjoyed that. I think her vocal sounds incredible on the studio, so I hope that holds up when they go live. My only wish was that she had a whole 30 seconds left and she didn't make use of it. And I wish that we made use of it because I got to the end of the song and I was like, oh, it's done already?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my only qualm with it. I actually really, really enjoyed this song.
Yeah. I I think this song is okay. I think the song is okay. Which yet again, this high praise for this national final. Uh, at least for me. Um, I like the very like haunting intro and the vocals throughout. I think they're like I think the haunt like that it's haunting and it works. Uh, I like the beat, even though it's not the most like unique beat ever. Uh, I was shocked about how surprisingly high she can go, and I liked it. I like that part as well, to the point where it was almost operatic,
Yeah.
which I enjoyed as well. Uh, I will say I do wish that there was more to this song, though. Maybe with those 30 seconds that we were missing, maybe she could have played around with something more
Yeah.
to really elevate it and take it somewhere a lot more interesting. Uh, yeah, I see potential in Eva. I really want her to like maybe not this year, but maybe next year she can come back with a song that better fits her vocals. Well, maybe not even like fits her vocals, but better like shows her vocals and better
Yeah.
shows like something interesting, and then she can go to Eurovision.
Yeah.
I think she really has something interesting, but I don't know if this is the song to really go for it for Eva.
Yeah. The potential's there. I mean,
Yes,
we
absolutely.
we can definitely hear the potential, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
If she does get selected, she better make use of that 30 seconds. And
Yeah, she
we've
better
seen
add 30 seconds of
right,
song.
and we've seen it before where people have had songs that they've decided to add more elements to by the time that they get to Eurovision. Ollie Alexander did a whole fucking like whatever the fuck it was, that whole boop 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 and then fireworks and everything. So yeah, I'm sure if she does get selected, we'll have a full 3-minute song.
I hope so. Because not everyone can be like Jaco and qualify and make the top 10.
Right.
So maybe let's make use of those extra 30 seconds that we have.
Yes. Speaking of time,
let's talk about Klemen with how much time do we have left? One
30
of the
seconds.
longest song titles ever.
Well, not. I mean, I still
not
think
the longest, but like
I think Nendes whatever the
no,
fuck it was.
obviously that's still longer, but like my ass had to sit here and type this out on my iPad, and it took so long, and I'm so mad at the song for it.
I mean, of course, I love this. This is me. This is very me.
Yes.
I love this. I think it's beautiful lyrically. I love the soft production on this song. I mean, it's a song that you can actually feel what he's saying, and obviously it's very true, like a very true account maybe of someone he's close with. I don't know, I didn't care to look up the meaning. I felt like I understood the meaning, but I'm listening to it anyway. My only fear with this is I don't think it's going to do well if it gets sent. I really don't think this is not a qualifier from the semi-final.
No. I mean, most of these songs aren't, but
I mean, true, but
this one would be in danger of being like last place.
Yeah, absolutely. But I find that such a shame because I really do enjoy this, and I really do appreciate this so much. It's just sweet. It's just really sweet, and yeah.
And just like it's your type of song, it's not my type of song. This is the types of songs that I tend to not care about. I will give it this. The lyrics are incredibly sad and depressing, and it makes me feel what needs to be felt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel sad for Klemen and for this situation that happened.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to the actual song in and of itself, I wish the instrumental swelled to give it that emotion, to really amplify that emotion, and to really make me feel even more than the lyrics are already making me feel. I feel like that would just really benefit the song as well. And I also really respect when a song doesn't beat around the bush and just like tells it how it is and doesn't really use flowery language like this type of song tends to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I respect it, but my immediate thought was also like maybe if it had that flowery language, I would enjoy it more. So I don't know, but I respect it a little bit more for that as well. Overall, is this a song I care about? Not really, but Klemen, I'm sad for you. I hope that's something.
I mean, that's exactly how you're meant to look. I mean, no one's listening to a song like this and being like all cheery and shit. So
who knows, man? Who knows?
I mean, if anyone's listening to this and feels some sort of joy at the end of it,
yeah, I'd be confused.
I'd be concerned.
Yes. Anyways, let's move on to Julie Jones with New Religion.
I mean, this is fucking phenomenal. I love this. There's something very at least at the start of this, it gave very Gaga coded in the way it was being produced at the start. I thought this sounded very cool. I enjoyed listening to it. She just from listening to the song and just from looking at her, I mean, all we've got is like studio shots, so we've not got any like performance or anything. I get the impression though that she's quite established and she has some sort of stage presence, and I hope she must have some sort of stage presence, surely. I loved towards the end when they were playing around with the pitch. I love that kind of stuff, the kind of vocal manipulation, synth, whatever production elements they were using on the vocals toward the end. I loved that. I really enjoyed listening to this song.
finally some good fucking food.
I know.
It's about damn time. No, like this one's so like low on the running order, and I was starting to lose hope. I was starting to lose
Right.
hope because I listened to it in running order, and I was like, does this ever get good? Like, am I gonna find a song that I actually like really enjoy? And then I got to this one, and I was like, about damn time. Finally, a song I care about for real, for real. I really enjoy like the piano at the very beginning. Her vocal is like that reminds me of like what I imagine a siren's voice to sound like.
Right.
And it really picks up, and it has really interesting dynamics, which a lot of the other songs do not have, as I said at the very beginning of this video. Just it's very different from what I expected at the beginning, because at the beginning it's very soft and like whatever, and then it really picks up, and I really really enjoyed that as well. I think this could be really really interesting to send to Eurovision, especially after we like Slovenia Saint Raven last year. I feel like this song would be very like different and would like really give a good impression.
Yeah.
I agree with you. With a song like this, you need to have like good stage presence, and just like I truly hope that she has it. It seems like she does. I guess
I
she
mean,
feels established just
yeah.
by like how like better this song is than a lot of the other songs. Like this feels like you put like a professional music artist next to 11 amateurs. Like it's kind of sad a little bit. I'm gonna be so honest, at least for me, right? That's how I feel. Because clearly you like a lot more songs than I do, because
Yeah.
I only don't really care about like two of these songs. And so yeah, she feels established, and I think that's gonna be good.
If this does get sent, I think this could be a bit of a dark horse. Not even a dark horse. I think this could just be a possible contender.
Yeah.
Maybe could do with a bit of a, I don't
Yeah,
know,
like
sprinkle of something for Eurovision.
You could definitely work a little bit with it to really amp it up and really like elevate it to make it better than it is. But it's already good, and like where it is right now, I would think it would qualify, but I wouldn't think it would get left side of the scoreboard. So maybe with a little bit of rework, it could get there, but who knows?
Maybe.
I also wish it didn't just finish, like it just abruptly ends a little bit. I wish it didn't do that.
Okay.
So maybe we can
A
work on
cleaner
that,
finish.
Julie. We can work on that a little bit, Julie.
July, I believe it's
July?
July.
I thought it was Julie.
Is it
Lord.
Julie or July?
I thought it was Julie.
Sound off in the comments. Is it July or Julie?
Okay, July.
July
You got
Jones.
it to me. Okay. Let's move on to Žan Videc with Pusti da gori.
Oh, do we need to? No, I'm kidding.
Lord.
Okay, this sounds fine. This sounds fine. I would never opt to put this into any of my playlists or anything. I don't think I'd choose to listen to a song like this. The vocal was
there.
It was standard.
Present.
It was present. Unfortunately, this reminds me. This did sound a bit like, you know, those kind of like. Okay, I don't know if this kind of translates over there, but in the UK we have a lot of like holiday camps, and he sounds like someone you'd book for a holiday camp, like a low cost tribute act. Like
we don't have holiday camps here, but what you described is wild to me.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if I would feel insulted if I got that statement like thrown to
that
me.
does actually sound a bit harsh in hindsight.
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you were going for compliment or for insult, but it felt more insulting. Anyways.
Somewhere in the middle. That's what I was going
Okay.
for. And
Okay. Fair. Yeah, this is just a song I don't care about at all. Like one of the songs I care about the least, maybe. It has fine instrumentals. Um, they kind of give me like the vibe of like a 70s band second single. Like it's not their first single that like a small band, and it's not their first single, which is really bad. They've already done a full album, which is also bad, and so now they're getting their footing, and so like
I think that's my issue with it. It sounds dated.
Yeah,
it sounds very dated, and
it sounds yeah. I've been watching Daisy Jones and the Six lately, and when this came up, this reminded me of the worst song in Daisy Jones and the Six. So
right.
and they're in the 70s in that song, so that's why I immediately went like, oh, this is 70s, and I don't care for it.
Yeah.
This is one of the songs that suffers the most from the dynamics of it, which are non-existent. I agree with you. The vocals are not super interesting. I just failed to connect to the song, honestly. I don't know how much more I can say. I just failed to connect.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
Well,
let's move on to Trine with Grace.
Grace.
Trine.
I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Her voice reminds me of I'm gonna make another comparison. Her voice reminds me of Alessia Cara a bit.
I could see that if I like squint hard enough and if I shake my head.
I think I thought this sounded good. I thought this would sound. I think it sounded solid. I think it sounded solid, and that's more than I can say about most of these songs.
Fair.
It's not a brand of song that I usually give the time of day, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is very cutesy. That's the way I would describe it. It's very cutesy.
Demure, mindful.
Yeah. Yet another song that feels like it belongs on the Heartstopper like soundtrack. And at this point that feels like an insult, but like not really.
No, not really, not at all.
I feel like if this song were to actually come up on my playlist, I wouldn't hate it. Like I would not another one that I wouldn't immediately like get rid of it. But yet again, like I'm not sure this is good for Eurovision. And I'm still failing to connect with this song. And yet again, this is I agree with you. This is not the type of song that I would give the time of day to. And I failed to connect with it, so I'm still not giving it that much time of day. I think the lyrics are fine, which is a compliment. It's just missing the X factor and that you need for like an international competition. And so, this is just fine. There's some things that I like about it. It's just not the type of music that I tend to listen to.
No, not at all.
Well, let's move on because we have a funeral to attend to because Frederick's dead. Frederick has passed away.
Oh my God.
Also, I can't believe the Italian broadcaster is participating.
Right. I like focus on getting better stage designs than
for Sanremo. Yeah, please.
Right.
Focus on Sanremo, then you can come here and do your stuff.
I mean, after Turin, I shouldn't even be surprised. Okay. I mean, this is definitely interesting. This was certainly I put word for word. Well, that was certainly a song.
Oh my God.
I didn't know if I enjoyed it or if I didn't enjoy. Well, I guess by my rankings you'll find out if I enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. I was just confused. I was thrown by most of this. I enjoyed the two random keys on the keyboard at the end. Just did it.
The silly little two notes on the song. I really enjoyed those two silly little notes.
I mean, I didn't dislike it in the slightest. I mean, I said I didn't dislike it at the end of my notes, so I guess I'm running with that. I didn't dislike it. It's just a song that was definitely 3 minutes worth of music.
Sound. I don't really feel like it was sound.
Definitely. It was sound.
It was sound. The song asks, does anyone or do you care that Frederick's dead? And I have to say, no, I don't really. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't really care that Frederick's dead. And I don't care for this song that much. This feels like the worst song in a modern musical about like something. And like Frederick's a character and he dies, and then we have this musical number about how Frederick died. I don't know.
Oh my god, it's a 2025 remaking of Camelot the musical.
Oh Lord.
There's a song in Camelot like I am not dead yet or something like that. Or now you're
my
dead.
immediate thought was Oklahoma with Poor Judd's Dead. I was like, it's just a worse version of Poor Judd's Dead, and it's like Poor Judd's Dead is about the dude that killed Judd, and this dude like just died, and we're asking, do you care that Frederick's dead? No, I do not. Anyways, the vocals are, I think, good. I think ?
I mean, for what they're trying to achieve, sure.
Yeah, for like what they're going for, it's working. So and as I was saying, whoever's playing that electric guitar, you're the MVP because you're one of the only things that I kind of enjoyed about the song. I also really enjoyed like the organ near the end of the song. I thought it was interesting. I think also the intro is what I would describe as well as interesting. And yeah, those two silly little notes at the end did something. I thought it was so stupid. It was so stupid that like I kind of enjoyed it. It kind of like made me smile. And after like so much like mediocreness, those two silly little notes, I was like, oh, hello, that's cute. Anyways, so that puts it above like a couple of songs. So it's something. It's something. It's noise. That's for sure. Damn. Anyways, that's it. We've talked about all of the songs, which means the time has come in this program.
It's gotta be the product of drugs, by the way.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Oh Lord. Anyways, as I was saying, the time has come in our program to talk about points.
Sorry, I missed that.
It's fine. Lord, we're gonna give out our points. We all both already know our each other's points, so
oh my God,
I don't think we have to act shocked or surprised. But yeah,
no, we should keep up the act.
Okay, we can.
Yeah, keep up the drama. Should I go first?
Yes, please do go first.
My 1 point goes to PolarAce for Kind.
My 1 point goes to Rye with Frederick's Dead. I said that's those two little silly notes brought up above a couple songs. A couple means two.
Two silly notes, 2 points from me goes to Italian broadcaster for Frederick's Dead.
Not Italian broadcaster. My 2 points are going to ZveN with Divya. Question mark on everything. Question mark on how to say every single one of these words.
My 3 points are going to KiKi for oh.
Oh my god. My 3 points go to the second longest title I've ever seen. Clem, with how much time do we have left?
My 4 points are going to ZveN. It's a ZveN for Divya. Diva.
Question mark yet again. My 4 points are going to Trine with Grace.
My 5 points are going to Anna for Ciao.
My 5 points will be going to PolarAce with Kind.
That's generous. That's kind. 6 points from me goes to Astrid and the Scandals.
Touché. My 6 points will be going to KiKi with
My 7 points are going to Trine for Grace.
My 7 points will be going to Eva with Niti.
And 8 points from me goes to Klemen. How much time do we have left?
Not much. My 8 points will be going to Anna with Ciao. So you know this national final is not great because I shat on this song quite a bit.
Right. I'm surprised it's there.
My 8 points.
I'm very surprised it's there. My 10 points are going to July Jones for New Religion.
My 10 points will be going to John with Setidam.
And my 12 points, on the hope and the basis that we get an extra 30 seconds of content, is going to Eva Pavli for Niti.
Lord. And my 12 points goes to the only song I actually care about, to July Jones with New Religion. Which does mean we do have a winner. Our winner with 22 points is July Jones with New Religion.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Yes.
Anyways.
I'm just looking at this now. Eva Pavli second with 19, and then we drop all the way down to 13. Anna Ciao. Yeah, in third.
Yeah, if most of these songs were in other national finals, they would be the songs that received 1 or 2 points at most. So you're giving 8 points to a song that I would normally give 3 points to is wild. Right. So yeah, Slovenia, get your shit together, please. We really want you to do well.
Yeah, please, please, whoever was working on this selection process, I don't know if it's anyone different to last year.
It has to be.
Surely there's.
Because how do you go from Raven to 11 of these songs being chosen? Hello?
Right. I don't know. Well. that was definitely a national final.
Yeah, it's definitely a national final that will happen at some point. And it's happening, I believe, in a super weekend, with other ones going at the same time.
One of those where they decided to put all of them. This always happens.
Yes.
I feel like I
might be wrong though, but
I feel like all the delegations should have a meeting and coordinate.
Yeah. Anyways, what I'm saying is, since this is gonna be in a super final, well, not in a super final. Also, we forgot to mention this. The way that they're gonna do the jury points, the points. Is
we didn't even cover this. We didn't even cover this.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it now that we've talked about all the songs.
How are you having a national selection where 100% of the voting is jury, and then you get a super final between 2 songs, and that's our only point where we can. You might as well make it internal by that point.
Yeah, fully. Like I would have preferred if it was internal. I would have.
I mean, yeah.
Like honestly, at that point, just make it 100% jury. Like if like.
Like
Because. And that also scares me.
There's no point us watching this. We're basically just watching auditions.
Yeah, basically, and this is what I meant, right? With like this being at the same time as other national finals, like at the same time, I think just based on the way that they're giving away the points and how like the super final works, I think I might just skip watching this one and watch another one because like I don't know, man, it feels weird. Anyways. Slovenia, please get your shit together. Please, we are begging you. We want you to do well, please. Anyway, that's that. That's it for the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. We have 3 other channels where we talk about 3 wildly different things. So make sure to check those out as well if you're interested in any of them. All of our links will be down in the description below as well. And get your merch as well. Get your merch at longitudeCreations.etsy.com. And with that being said, Europe, Australia, stop watching now and go watch another video. Woo!